Hi everyone, Steve here with etrailer.com. Today we're looking at our Parkit 360 Force electric trailer dolly rated at 5,000 pounds capacity. So that's right folks, with this trailer dolly you will be able to move trailers without breaking a sweat. It's going to be as simple as turning the drive component to the drive and then pushing the button up here to then be able to drive literally the electric motor. It's a 1.5 horsepower motor. It's going to take care of the heavy lifting for you. So at this point, pavement will be optional because you will need firm ground required. So from asphalt to firm grass, those tires are going to roll over pretty much anything that the grounds already have packed and ready to go. So if it's a soggy day, you probably don't want to use this. You don't want to get stuck or anything. Now, this will handle into tight spaces and tough angles. So if you're parking a trailer, maybe a boat trailer, camper, whatever, into a really tight spot, maybe inside of an alley or into a parking garage or something of that nature, maybe a storage place, this could be a great option for you. It does have simple maneuvering just by simply turning the handle. Now, one cool feature to point out when we start here is that it does include a 7-way outlet. So this will activate your trailer brakes and lights for safety and give you controlled movement as well. So that's a nice feature to have on there. Up here at the top, right now I've got the 2 5/16 ball on there. You do come with a 2-inch ball as well. And these balls are going to have 2 set screws on them. And other than the set screw, you're going to have these black pieces that'll kind of marry up and they kind of interlock like a puzzle piece. And those are going to go on there as well. And what those are going to do is they're going to help lock the coupler in place. And then you can see this whole point here pivots. Back here on the handle of the unit, you have a tool that's built into the handle for storage. And what this tool does, the spanner wrench, it's going to lock into these holes here, and then you're able to tighten or loosen this. But you're going to tighten this whenever you have the coupler in place, and that's going to help pull everything nice, tight together. That way you don't have to worry about anything coming loose while you're moving. Now you do want to make sure that the hitch ball set screw is pointing left at the 10 o'clock position whenever you've got that installed. And that's per the instructions, per the manufacturer's recommendation as far as the optimal place to be sure everything is working correctly and that everything's aligned and everything. So make sure you're doing that and following that as well. Now, let's go back to the main unit here. You will have a charger plug, or cable rather, included to charge the onboard battery. Now, hopefully I can show you over here from the top down, and then we'll move it and show you from the side. Right here is the main gear drive knob. Right now I've got it in what's called free spool mode, so I can just simply push this and move it however I want. But if I rotate this back towards me, now it's in the drive mode. And now, right here on top, I can push this button forward and move it around. And I can push it back and move it backwards. Now, one thing I've noticed is once you let go of the button, it moves about another 6 to 10 inches, give or take. So make sure whenever you're doing everything that you're keeping that in mind and you're ready to stop ahead of time and those kind of things. Let me see if I can get this a little closer for you. As you can see, it has a nice large battery included. And of course, you have the main tube there. You can adjust that height a little bit as far as up and down. That way you can fit different heights of couplers and kind of get them as level as possible. Again, this works with most boat trailers, camper trailers, and utility trailers that, again, are maxed out of a max trailer weight of 5,000 pounds. The max tongue weight is 900 pounds. I'm going to go ahead and spin this around a little bit so you can see different features. Let me go and put it back in the free spool mode so it's easier to move around for me. All right, so here's that main drive knob I was talking about. You can turn it down for drive or up for drive rather, and down for free spool like I have it today. As you can see, big beefy tires. So going over terrain is going to be a cinch. And from the back here, you can see here your volt readout for your battery. You have a high and low option for speed. And then this plug here just comes up and down the main shaft to the main switch that pushes forward and backwards. Now if I come around the other side and spin this around, right down here you have your battery charge indicator. That's going to give you your readout and showing you that you're charged or fully charged or however charged you are. That way when you're charging it, you know that you're reaching the maximum charge. And when you're not using it, I recommend just unplugging the battery right here just like that, and that'll kill all power to everything, and then ensure that it's not going to move on you and those kind of things. Well, folks, I know it's a lot of information. You can store this pretty much anywhere. It is compact. Again, it's a portable design. It's going to fit in your garage easily, maybe a trailer compartment or shed. Overall, it's about 55 inches tall whenever you've got it pretty much level with the ground to the bottom. The base of the wheels and everything sideways is going to be 20 inches wide. So if it was facing this way, 20 inches wide, and overall length about 30 inches long, again, when it's upright and level. So that measurement's kind of what the closest I got. So that could be a little different for you depending on how you've got it angled. The whole thing weighs about 120 pounds. So you might not be able to pick it up yourself. You might need a friend if for some reason you do have to pick it up. But more likely than not, you're going to be driving it and pushing it wherever you need to go. Well, folks, that's going to wrap it up for our quick look together. I'm Steven. Thanks for watching.